I think one of the biggest conspiracies, yes, conspiracy, is saying thank you. That may sound crazy, but think of it this way. We've been trained since we're little to say please and thank you all the time. Somebody holds the door open, you, oh, thank you. You know, somebody does something for you, picks up something off the ground for you, oh, thanks, thank you. We use it so often, sometimes we're not even actually thankful. It's just a habit. It just happens. You say thanks. It's a reaction. But in all the ancient scripture and all the religious texts, before you ask for what you need from your higher power, you're supposed to give thanks, right? So our idea of how to express the thank you, the true spiritual gratitude, has been lost because we have dulled it down by saying thanks for everything. It's two separate things. Being polite and cordial and saying thank you because it's the right thing to do is different than showing thanks to your higher power and your God. Because when you actually have a deep gratitude, a spiritual gratitude, a gratitude for something that gives you hope, security, value, and connection, there's a different level of energy that is felt. And that energy is the gateway to be able to communicate what you need and how to communicate your true gratitude to your higher power and to your God. And what's interesting is if anybody follows NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, you understand this concept that you can actually tie an anchor to energy. So for instance, I remember my son, when he was playing basketball, I use NLP to try to help him with his free throws. And what that is you can, through meditation and visualization and repetition, you can actually feel, think of a time you felt confident. Think of a time where you just couldn't miss a shot. Now multiply it by 10. Get that feeling of confidence, and you just can't miss. And now here's the anchor. I told him to hit his chest. And once he hit his chest, we do that a few more times. And I said, hey, try this out. Just hit your chest. And then suddenly, do you feel the energy? It's like, yeah, it actually works. This is a true scientific thing. You can actually recall the energy based on an anchor, like hitting your chest. That confidence comes back. So what's interesting is in every religious text that deals with asking the higher power, there is a ritual behind it. And what's a ritual in the Christian faith, the Catholic faith? Putting your hands together for prayer. Putting your hands together for prayer is the anchor. Once you understand how to find that spiritual gratitude, that energy of the real, true gratitude, and you put your hands together, you can recall that energy. It's a ritual to get you in that state of true spiritual gratitude, so you can actually make the connection, so you can actually ask your higher power for what you need. But if you think that saying thank you when somebody holds the door open for you is the same thing as giving thanks when you're praying, it's not going to get you anywhere. You need to understand the truth. You need to understand the energy that is required to communicate properly and to give gratitude properly.